Howdy folks, it is Diecast Buffet here again. William Byron wins the most eventful Cota race ever. If you can't detect my sarcasm, I apologize. Byron wins at Cota, his second career road course race, I believe, his race win of the Cup Series. You can pre-order that diecast, the race to win. It should have some confetti, which would be really cool. Unfortunately, it probably will have no dirt and grime really on it because not much happened. Maybe it will. Who knows? The 164 will probably be offered as well. You can pre-order those at Circle B Diecast. Use promo code DiecastBuffet. You can save on shipping over there at Circle B. Anyways, we're going to talk about today's eventful race. We'll be lucky if we can get 10 minutes worth of stuff to talk about because it was bad. I'm telling you, man, my expectations for short tracks and road courses could not be lower. I had absolutely no expectations for this race, except it's probably going to disappoint. And considering they ran like 68 laps around a 3.4 mile road course, and they had 2 cautions for only the stages. That was it. Just 2 cautions for the stages. Nothing happened. I'm just saying. That was hard to watch. It was more entertaining in practice. That's how bad it was. The Xfinity race was fun. The truck race was fun. But man, the Cup Series, I'm telling you, these road courses, they used to be so freaking popular. I remember people were just screaming for more road courses back in the Gen 6 era. And the road courses are now the new 1.5 miles. Same way with short tracks. I don't find it interesting anymore. I really don't. It's boring. Nothing happens. It's just green flag racing. And in the stages, avoid any potential strategy because you either pit and you don't win the stage, but you have a chance to win the race, or you stay out, and if you're lucky, you'll still have a chance to win the race, but you get stage points. I like it when you have no stages, just let them go. It's the Gen 7 car. It's not the racetrack. This has been proven. The Xfinity has a pretty good show there. The trucks have a pretty good show there. But what's actually surprising to me a little bit is Cota was actually pretty decent in 2022 and 2023, especially 22 with the fantastic finish. Out of all the road courses the next-gen car has raced at, to me, I think Cota was the best one. So if the best road course was that bad, that bland and boring, imagine what Watkins Glen's going to be this year. Yeah, the Roval, what used to be a demolition derby inside Charlotte Motor Speedway, used to be such a hyped-up event, is one of the most boring races of the year. I'm just saying, it's this next-gen car. It's a sports car. It's not going to race like an Xfinity car, which has the truck arms. It's the Gen 5, Gen 6 style chassis. The trucks, they've been running the same style chassis for like 2 decades. They're hard to turn. They beat and bang. These next gen cars. They are sports cars. They are BMWs. They're Porsches. That's what they're supposed to do, is run road courses. And to be able to cut fast lap times efficiently. They turn so good, unless you have power steering failure with like Michael McDowell, unfortunately. Apparently that's what happened to him. So yeah, the next race is going to be Richmond. Oh yeah. I'm really excited about that. I'm telling you, I've been looking forward to freaking Texas Motor Speedway for like a month now. I'm so tired of these short tracks. And I think, yeah, it's Richmond next, and then I think it's Martinsville. And then it's finally 1.5 mile racing. Yeah. This is like the worst portion of the schedule, at least for me. Anyways, if they don't bring a very high wear tire to Richmond, it's probably going to be very boring. So if you enjoyed Phoenix this year, you're probably going to enjoy Richmond. It's going to be a night race, barring weather, which that'll be kind of cool. But the race at Richmond, it's going to be Richmond. And then the Xfinity race, which I don't want to harp too much on this, but I thought this was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So apparently they're going to have practice and qualifying for the Xfinity Series at 7:30 in the morning Central, which is like 8:30 Eastern. There's no track activity for Friday. There's only 2 races at Richmond, that being Xfinity and Cup. Why in the world would they do practice and qualifying at 8:30 in the morning on the East Coast. That's 6:30 on the West, I believe. Am I tripping? Like, that is ridiculous. Like, I could understand if you had a full day of Friday and a full day of Saturday, then yeah, of course, you want to do your crap early. I remember the foggy mornings at Michigan where they would get on the track at 7 in the morning and you'd see Brad Keselowski's Miller car and there'd be fog on the back straightaway. They did this last year. And it rained out, fortunately, so I could go back to bed. But I just think it's stupid. Like, they cry so much about later start times for everything nowadays. Why I cannot understand why having practice and qualifying televised at 7:30 in the morning Central is a good idea. Like, you have all of Friday, you could do all this stuff. It's almost like the racetracks don't want you there. It's like they just want you to just be there for one day and one day only. Like, the staffing a racetrack an extra day really hurt them that bad? I mean, they make money off the merchandise, the revenue, the concerts, whatever the biff they have going. It's just interesting how racetracks used to just want as much crap as possible. Now they just don't want anything. They want one-day shows. It's crazy. So that's kind of my little 2 cents on that one. I'm not looking forward to Richmond. Probably going to be Phoenix 2.0. Hopefully not. Maybe they'll surprise us with a really good high-wearing tire, which it'd be too easy to do that. Who knows? Martinsville is probably going to be the same, but I will say, though, Xfinity and trucks at Martinsville going to be fun. I think that's going to be fun. And the Xfinity race at Richmond is probably going to be pretty bad, too. But my honest opinion on Cota, man, can we just get some more 1.5 miles? I'm ready for Kansas. I'm ready for Charlotte. I mean, anything. Just give me some high-speed racetracks where racing is actually good, because road course racing is dead to me. In terms of the Cup Series right now, it's dead. Same with short track racing, except for Bristol, because they brought cheese graters to the racetrack, which was really fun to watch. What do y'all think? Make sure to comment down below. This race was hard to watch, and they'll probably have the traditional fans, which I'm a traditional fan. But when a race has nothing happening in it, I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, 40 years ago, this is how racing was. Yeah, I'm glad it's not like that anymore most of the time. I don't know, man. It's putting me to sleep. I mean, literally nothing happened. What happened in the days of road courses where you would have random part failures, random cautions? You would have like 3 different fuel and tire strategies, and you didn't know what the biff is going to happen. I think the schedule should reflect the current racing product. If short tracks suck and road courses suck, you should have less of them on the schedule. That's just what it is. And I'm talking about the Cup Series specifically, because it's been proven and beaten over the head multiple times. It's not the racetrack's fault, except Richmond and Phoenix. I'm kidding. Or am I? So, yeah, there's really nothing to talk about. I'm not even kidding. William Byron went out there, dominated, led the whole race just about, it felt like. I think Bell won a stage. I don't know. Do I think they should continue to race at the Cup Series level at Cota? It's a fun racetrack. Just not for the Gen 7 cars, which are sports cars. I don't know. I wish they would have less road courses. I really do. As much as I used to just love Cup Series racing at road courses, they're dead to me. I look at them as like an off week. I'm ready to just watch football. I think UFL is starting next weekend. I'm ready to just watch football until the next 1.5 mile race comes around. I don't even want to do a post-race reaction to Richmond, but I probably will. Because, I mean, they should probably coin it like the NyQuil 400, which, watch it be like an insane 3-wide photo finish because of, saying it's going to be boring. Who knows? I hope it's great. Probably won't be, but what do y'all think? Make sure to comment down below. Thank y'all for putting up with my ugly face talking about nothing happening at Cota. That race was hard to watch. If you missed the race, you missed nothing. But if you missed the Xfinity race, highly recommend watching that, especially the end. That was a lot of fun, a lot of drama. That was a good race. And the truck race, it was average, but it was a million times better than anything the Cup Series could put out on these road courses. That's all for now. Have a blessed one, everybody. Diecast Buffet. Sign